Right, welcome. If you're a high-ticket online coach who is struggling to get clients and doesn't want to spend all their money risking on ads, well, you've come to the right place, right? In this video, I'm going to show you a system that you can use to sign 3 to 5 high-ticket coaching clients per month, right? No ads, no outreach, right? An organic system you can use, you just have to post, convert, and you get clients. Simple as that, right? Let's get into it, all right? But firstly, why are you struggling to get high-ticket clients, right? It's probably because of one, two, or three of these three things, right? So first is you don't have a proper content strategy. You just post randomly, you just post what comes to your mind, or you just post what your copywriter gives you, all right? But without a proper content strategy, you are just attracting no one, all right? You're just an influencer, all right? You do not really post content to attract your ideal clients, all right? Number two, you don't have a proper nurture system in place. Even if you get like qualified leads from your content, there is no system in place to actually nurture them into booked appointments, right? And finally, you don't have a sales process, right? There is no system or process for you to actually convert the booked appointments into cash that is close to clients, right? In this video, I'm just gonna explain everything in detail. Right, this is the system in a nutshell, right? You have your audience, you use a proper content strategy to identify the interest leads, then you use a nurture and conversion funnel to convert them into booked appointments, and finally close them. Make money, of course. And I call it the Instagram plus YouTube to the VSL funnel. Simple, you might be familiar with it, but you might just don't know how to do it. So here is it. The content that you're going to post are going to be reels and long form YouTube videos. You can also post shorts if you want, alright? But mainly, for reels you should be focusing on providing bite-sized value, alright? Short, quick reels that give your target audience your value. And this can be done if you've completed your homework of actually researching about your audience and your market, all right? When you know about your audience more than they know about themselves, you just will instantly win their trust, right? What you have to do is you gotta understand their pains, their problems, their goals and desires, and what's stopping them from achieving where they want to go, right? All the pre-held beliefs they might have, all right? When you understand this, when you understand their latent conditions, you can create content that easily resonates with them and that instantly builds authority, all right? And in this reels, you have a CTA at the end, a call to action to comment word. And what you say is, if you comment a certain word, we'll send you a free training on blank, all right? And because they got a bit of value and they somewhat resonated with you because of the way that you understood the audience and spoke about the problems or the pains and the desires, they'd be more likely to comment the word and to get to watch the free training. And that free training is just going to be a YouTube video, all right? This has two advantages, all right? Firstly, you'll be directing a lot of traffic from Instagram into YouTube, right? That's number one. The number two is YouTube just organically promotes your videos on the home page or the recommendation, so just a win-win situation for you. And in these YouTube videos, you post them as long-form educational videos, like training videos, all right? You place at least 2 CTAs in the video, one at the end of the video and another one somewhere in between, all right? And what you're going to do is you're going to provide immense value, right? You're going to provide a lot of value to the point where they think, is this even free, all right? And you at least need like 2 to 3 like long form value-based videos to send people from Instagram and also to organically attract YouTube viewers, all right? And from that, in the CTA in the description, you send people into the landing page. All right, it's going to be just a simple landing page because people are already pre-nurtured because you've given them a lot of value and it builds some trust. All right, so you don't have to go overboard with the landing page, just a VSL with a call booking page. All right, but before they can watch the VSL, you have an email option. All right, and the VSL will be disguised as a free training. So people are more incentivized to actually click on it. They'll be more motivated to watch a free training because they've got so much value from the YouTube videos, from the reels, and now you say you got another free training, they'll be more likely to give in their emails in order to watch that. And we'll go about the emails in a bit, right? From there, in your VSL, you just pitch. That's it, you pitch your offer. And because people are already pre-nurtured, they are more likely to, resonate and oblige with your pitch. Right? In the VSL, you tell them about your story to make them resonate and connect with you. Then you talk about their current situation, then about their desired situation, and you bridge your offer as the solution to go from their current situation to their desired situation. And you ask them to book a call, right? And for those people who don't book a call, that's where these emails come in, right? When you collect those emails, you add them to your email list and you do email marketing to build trust and authority, right? You'll be sending nurture emails, right? First, you'll be sending a welcome email with a question of their biggest problem, right? This encourages them to talk more about their problems. So this will act like a feedback, which you can use to improve your VSL and your landing page and your copy, right? Also, it encourages the email provider like Gmail or Yahoo to actually place your emails in the primary tab, right? Then you send an email about your story, again, to make them resonate and connect with you. Then you send a lot of value emails, all right? Then a testimonial email to show that your program brings results to people. And finally, a hard CTA email to make them, urge them to actually click the link to watch a free training again, right? In that, it's just going to be a short video, right? And then you again tell them to book a book a call with you, right? In the Calendly, you have a set of qualifying questions to actually qualify the leads that you're getting, right? You don't want people who cannot even pay your high ticket prices on the call, would you? So after the call, after they book the call, you send them show up reminders to make sure they actually show up on the call, right? You at least need like 70 to 80% show up rate, right? And you'll be sending the reminders through emails and texts. It's all automated, right? You don't have to manually send to each and every one of them. And you have to send 3, right? 24 hours before the call, so 1 hour before the call and 10 minutes before the call, right? So, and when they get on the sales calls, what are you going to do? Is first, you're just going to build a rapport, right? Just, hey, how's your day going? What are you doing recently and all that shit, right? But it's going to be short, right? You don't want to talk about the weather, you don't want to talk about what car they drive, right? It's just going to keep it short, like 1 to 2 minutes, right? Then you go about the problems and struggles. You got to understand what their current situation is, right? It's going to make them also feel a bit of pain that they are stuck in this situation, right? And after that, you talk about and ask about their goals and dreams. You don't want to directly ask them like, hey bro, what's your goals and dreams, right? You want to solely ask about these questions, right? So like, where do you want to be in like 6 months, right? So what kind of things do you want to be doing in 6 months, right? Just solve questions that actually makes them talk and reveal what their true goals is, right? Then, only then, if you both are a good fit, you make your pitch. If you both are not a good fit, just tell them you prepared the time and thanks for being on call and you're not a good fit, right? But if they're a good fit, you go and pitch them, right? You make sure to do everything in your power to close them because you can help them, right? You pitch and they will have some objection. You handle those objections, you get paid money, and you close an onboarding. It's simple as that. So this is a simple funnel, right? It's not hard, but it takes time to implement. The main thing you should be focusing on is the content, right? Because if you're not getting enough leads flowing into this, then all the systems are waste, right? And then after you get to a certain point, you might consider to run ads, right? But when you should run ads is only when you have a proper system in place to actually convert the leads that you get from the ads, right? And you should have a proven track record of client testimonials and results, right? Because when you look at here, you have a lot of content to actually build the trust and authority, right? They go through a lot of touch points before they actually get introduced to your offer or to your pitch, right? But in an ad, the instant they see an ad, they're just going to be pitched, right? So they should be convinced only through your testimonials and results by your social proof. So unless you have these two in place, don't. Also, you should be able to handle the extra clients they'll be getting, right? Say, let's say you just can handle 10 clients per month, right? And you're already getting like 8 to 10 from your organic system, then you shouldn't run ads, right? Because from ads, you'll be getting extra clients, and if you can't run them, then everything's gonna collapse, right? And that's it for this video. So if you're a high-ticket online coach, and if you want to get more clients but don't want to do all this client acquisition stuff, then there's a link in the description. You might want to check it out. All right, I don't mind if you click it or not. It's just there. If you need it, just go ahead and check it out. All right, let me be transparent. It is a sales funnel, it's a pitch. All right, but I don't urge you to check it out. All right, anyway, if you found this video useful, just leave a like. All right, and if you have some questions or want to say something, this the comment section, alright? And subscribe if you want. Alright, anyway. Have a great day. Peace.